and then you'll lose contact with the pin that's holding the outside and the inside part of the link together. So what you'll need to do in the middle of a ride, this is just to get you going in the middle of a ride, you would actually have to, with your chain tools, all it is, it's a press. So it presses the pin out from inside. You'll notice there are some guides in there. What I'm doing with the guide is I'm putting the actual chain onto the guide. Okay, a lot of people tend to, a lot of you newbies try to put it in between the guides. That's not where you want it. You want it over on the guide so that the actual guides are poking through the chain. Okay, I'm going to start over here where it's easier for me to reattach later.
Typically just the older newbies?
Older newbies, yeah. No, it's the younger ones too.
So on this tool, then you have this.
Yeah, so
adjustment.
that one's going to prevent the chain from moving
Okay.
inwards as well. These, if you don't line up your chain well, if your chain's twisted and you're torquing this, you can actually snap the guides off on any chain tool. Okay, so you have to be very careful with it. So all I'm doing now is I'm pressing out so that at this point in your ride, your chains and come apart. It's no longer one piece. So I'm popping the pin out, and you can see the pin moving. It's coming out on the outside. Be careful not to move the pin too far out. If that pin comes all the way out, you'll never get it back into that chain. Okay? Trust me, you won't. So what I'm doing is I'm just going far enough so that I can separate the chain. If you don't know how far to go, take it out, try to move it, and I was able to move it out. Okay? So, for the sake of TV here, you would remove one bad link. One link is the outside and the inside plate together. Okay? So I've removed it. Your chain is now shorter by one link, so you shouldn't ride more than to the nearest bike shop or home and then go to the bike shop and buy a chain. So you're reattaching. Now with that pin sticking out a little bit, you can hear it snap into place. And all I'm doing is I'm pushing the pin back into place.
What's the effect if you do ride with that shorter on? I mean, so that.
You're limiting your range in shifting. Okay.
Your wife really wants to talk to you.
No, I don't think that's her. She wouldn't be calling me. She doesn't like me that much.
I'm recording all of this.
So when I'm pushing the pin back through, you want to make sure that it's sticking out an equal amount on both sides. If it's sticking out too far on one side, it'll get hung up on the next cog on your rear cassette, and then it won't.